That the Surrey Jaguars want to have a bowl first.
Oh, well, Niall, poor short players who played well. The likes of Azam Khan's been a good nick. James Neesham needs some runs. Shoaib Malik himself. 3 changes. Usman Kadir is in. Quality leg spinner. So he is in. And for the Surrey Jaguars, they are unchanged. Absolutely no surprise for Surrey Jaguars. They've been exceptional so far.
That's whipped away to the shorter boundary. And it goes for 4.
Has done in the past. So just something to keep an eye on.
Oh, it's short. Now that should be out. Caught and bowled. There's the wicket. First one. Gee, that was soft.
Don't worry about swinging the ball. Bang it in. Thumps this ball in halfway down. A little bit more behind it than the previous couple that were pulled away. Seam up. Actually banged in and seamed away a little bit. Batter absolutely nowhere. Safe as houses. Omar Khalid in his follow through. That's a good early wicket.
This might be a little bit of a session for Delport. He's got that away for 1 only. Litton Das wanted 2, Delport wanted 1.
Well, somebody said 2-2, and I guarantee you it wasn't Cameron Delport. He was delighted with a single. This is Spencer Johnson. Look at the seam position, look at the swing. Aggressive length. Then goes full. Brilliant. Nearly all those balls are attacking the stumps.
You got a left arm.
One of your first selections when you're going through a draft or
last ball of Johnson's second. Oh, it's whipped away on the onside. That's nice.
Over pointer cover.
It's outside leg stump, and it's been driven through extra cover. Short boundary. That's going to go. Nicely played in the end. Be tidy. One of the key elements of today's game is to make sure they protect that short boundary. Bowled him. That's not a very good shot from Cameron Delport. Lost another one. They've had so many problems inside 4 overs, the Panthers, and Delport has just added further complications.
Well, that's the end of a fairly disappointing couple of weeks here for Cameron Delport. Big opportunity to this tournament to come and play some franchise cricket. That's a slog. Ungainly, ugly. Matthew Ford, too good. Oh, Cameron Delport. This is a swipe, really. Probably the best way of describing it. Got to come down the pitch. I don't mind coming down the pitch, but you got to try and stay closer to the ball. Try and lift it over the infield. Gave himself good prize possession.
It would have been very close. I think you may be right. It may have been out. I mean, yes, no dive, but also no real extension of the arm. And that also astounds me. I see that a lot where the arms are sort of down at about a 45-degree angle and then just pushing the bat out. It's big, desperate reach, at least. Missed that by some distance.
A little shimmy from the skipper and getting it right up the screws. The boundary. They needed it desperately here, the Panthers.
Well, he likes it. He's enjoyed the shot by Shoaib Malik, giving himself some room down the leg side and just creating a little bit of a space to free the arms and hit it down the ground, and a couple of bounces away for 4.
The good thing here, Ed, that he wanted to play the ball straight back over the bowler's head, unlike Delport, who went across the ball and lost shape, got out, and giving himself a bit of room outside the leg stump. Nicely bowled again.
Azam Khan.
Yeah, again, just bouncing down the track and hitting it this time. Right up the middle of the bat. Nicely played by Mova. Another boundary.
This is a lovely shot. There's just evidence for you that there's ability in the side. It just hasn't gelled and it hasn't worked consistently. Closer look at what he does here again. Room, opening the stumps, displaying the stumps, and then hitting down the ground.
Hey, we've seen that with the batters. They've always looked to play nice and straight over the bowler's head or go downtown. Has been more successful rather than going across. And again trying to do the same, but this time the ball staying slightly low. Similar shot, but no connection. And Ford picking up his 2nd wicket. He's been outstanding throughout this tournament. But Mova, after getting a start, would be a bit disappointed.
This is a gutsy.
Oh, what a delivery, and that's stumped. Litton Das is convinced he's a goner.
I'll have closer look at this. He stumped or bowled. I'm not sure whether I heard the ball hit the stumps first and then into the gloves of Litton. Nevertheless, what a delivery. You built it up. You built him up. And how good he is. Ayan Khan, no issues there. Legal delivery. And so the batters will just stick around. Is it a stumping? Is he bowled? It's stumping. Good glove work. Excellent by Litton. I don't see any issues there. Wonderful. Convinced straight away was Litton. And the umpire, yes, you'll want to have a look and just be sure that that foot maybe has a little bit behind the line or doesn't. The most important part of this, and it comes into the laws, the bail's leaving the groove. And from that point of view, that particular one there, here it comes. Bails have left the groove, and yes, gone for all money in my eyes.
Brilliant. Great glove work, quick hands. It's very quick to get the bails off as well. This is absolutely brilliant from Litton. We still have to wait. We still have to wait. Third umpire is still making his decision. He wants to make sure that he gets the right decision. It's a big wicket. The captain is Shoaib Malik. So you don't want to make a mistake.
Arnold Madella, he's the TV umpire. Sometimes you need a little bit of insurance in your life. Securian, just on the back of the umpire shirt there, the official insurance partner. So, as we rock and roll, the umpire, he wants to be certain. For me, it's this one. The bails have left the groove, and his foot is up in the air. Then it comes down, decision pending. You've got to be out, surely. This is a part of the game that needs to move forward quickly, and there's the confirmation.
Yeah, what a delivery and brilliant glove work by Litton. The ball just drifting slightly towards the middle stump and then pitching and turning. Shoaib Malik out for 5 of 10. Another disappointing innings for him. Panthers in all sorts of trouble. 34. Square drive. Might get a couple of feet by Azam Khan. Well fielded in the boundary. Playing a lovely square drive. After 7 overs, it's 33 for 4, the Panthers. Yeah, initially when T20 cricket started, everyone thought spinner will have no play. Won't play a part in T20 cricket because it'll be very easy to go after them, but it's been very different. Spinners are in business, they are in demand, especially the wrist spinners. They have done exceptionally well. And there's so many players to talk about.
Big smile because of that massive bit of turn in the last delivery. Gone! Iftikhar Ahmed, Abhishek Junjunwala, every single time he makes a bowling change, they pick up a wicket.
And also you've got to give him a lot of credit for bringing himself to the slip as well. You realize the ball is turning, it's not going to be easy. There is an opportunity to get the outside edge. And that's exactly what happened. Not an easy catch, he went hard on it, but look at the reaction from Iftikhar. That's a brilliant, brilliant take. But Sandeep Lamishane picking up his 8th wicket in this tournament, and he's been outstanding. You'll be disappointed there. He's a bit of a smile there on Azam Khan. He's like, didn't know how to play that. He's out for 2 of 8, 34 for 5 Panthers. Get a gully in, Ed.
Short cover. Googly, question asked and given. I just said, what are you going to be dished up here? He bowled the leggy to get Azam Khan. He bowls the wrong end now to get Tom Cooper. All sorts of trouble for the Panthers.
This has been outstanding. It was a quicker delivery. Oh, brilliant. That is as plumb as you can get. Tom Cooper had no answer for that. I think he was caught up in his head with that spin, which he saw in the last couple of deliveries, but that one brilliantly bowled, just getting the ball to come in. The googly fired it in as well. He's a champion bowler, Sandeep Lamishane. Tom Cooper out.
A little bit sorry for them. Difficult conditions, have to say that. Was there a small edge there? Everyone went up.
Yeah, just get some bat on ball right now. What do you make of this inning so far, Craig?
How would I describe it? It's been eventful, to say the least. Ball's been turning and bouncing. We've seen seamers get some extravagant movement at times. I have to say it's been a difficult surface. Well, it's probably... It's turn and bounce. Good piece of fielding. Excellent from the Jaguars. Geez, they've been sharp in the field, you have to say that.
Yeah, unlucky for Nisha. Might have thought he would get
The shots and hope it goes your way.
There's lots of yeah. Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Jimmy Neesham's run down. This may be a run out. Oh, it's a disaster. What is going on with the Mississauga Panthers? Has that been run out? He may have to go upstairs here.
This is a shambles. It's the only way to describe this running between the wickets. It's a great piece of keeping by Litton Dust. Oh my goodness, he's out by a metre. There was appeals, there was indecision, and now there's been a run out just here in Brampton. They've lost 7 in 9 overs, 34 for 7. Ben Cutting puts the finger up for the Jaguars. Usman Kadir is run out without facing the ball. Just the shambles around. Good piece of keeping, Litton Das. That wasn't an easy pick-up. Did a good job. And the reaction of Nisham. There's a lot on this game.
Good days at Lancashire bring back some memories. That's beautiful played. Terrific shot. Just backing away for action. Hitting up for 6.
Yeah. He should have been up the order.
Yeah, it's been tough for them at the moment. They need to do and get a few boundaries. Dotto is someone who's played a lot of cricket for Canada over the years and launching superbly. Really nice shot, right out of the screws. The run rate just going along at 3.9 at the moment, 7 down. They need to try and do what they can. Tries of catch it. Headed straight to the covers. Another one goes down. Really disappointing here for the Panthers. Not the easiest of tracks, that's for sure. There's a big shout as the finger going up and staying down. It's going up. There's another one. They've lost their 9th now. So that's a disappointment still for the Panthers. LBW this time. Lamachani's been brilliant. Little leg spin.
Usman's decent. Always difficult to be the son of.
And Clive, what about, I mean, we were talking about this before, just as the Panthers.
Bowling coach your field.
It's a big shout. The question is, did a pitch in line? That's the question. Umpire thinks it did. So there's the first wicket. Singh is on his way.
Well, Usman Kadir with the last ball of his over. Yeah. Looks close, and it's been given. So the Mississauga Panthers make a breakthrough here in Brampton.
Yeah, where players are concerned, you probably could have had a few more.
Those two was essential.
Yeah.
What about a couple of little funny stories, Clive? You got anything that comes to mind straight away? A little anecdotal tour? You probably...
Not a lot for air. You can't have a test match now without a match referee.
And in your wildest dreams, did you ever think when you were captain and playing that you'd have that job yourself?
Not ever, because they never thought of it. But I think it would have been very helpful in some of the test series that we played. We had somebody overall in charge of things.
You were also very fortunate, I guess, is maybe not the right word, but fortuitous. Talk a little bit more about that in a sec. That's thumped. That's a good shot. That's nicely played. That's gone all the way. That's a nice way to sign off the over. So it's been nicely struck. Picking up another boundary. They're picking up boundaries regularly at the moment. So they're chasing this total down nicely. Do you see day-night test matches as being really important for the future of test cricket?
I think it's something that they should think of, because people wouldn't have to leave their work to come to the game. You can leave your work and watch 3-4 hours of cricket. I think it's something they should be thinking of.
Right areas, the right time of the year.
Yeah.
There's not enough dew when there's not dew around.
Yeah.
Plenty of opportunity, I think, in most countries to get that right.
And some of those, you get dew after 9 o'clock. So by that time it is, tailing. That's the only problem I have with the day-night cricket, because of the dew. And
Let's look at medium pace. Nicely played, it'll run away for 4. Very good from Litton. Just a little bit too...
Fine form continues for Litton, the Bangladesh keeper batter. Played really well yesterday, had a quiet start to the tournament, but you always know class shines through. Easy as you like, little tickle down leg side, peaking at just the right time. Nice 59 yesterday.
Oh, Mr. O'Brien, what have you made of Wayne? Showed Malik, good to see a smile still on the face.
Yeah, what really summed up the performance was the run out. Usman Kadir, run out without facing. Total lack of cohesion and conversation and communication. It just typified the 2-week stint here.
Straight up, should be out, who wants it? 3 coming in, takes the catch as the captain, Shoaib Malik. Cecil takes his first, and the Panthers have their second, and it's a sorry end for Litton.
Well, it's a nice moment for Cecil. Into the attack. The previous ball was a cracker. Bounce seamed away. And this ball just holding in the surface. Cooper, get out of the way. Leave it for the captain. Shoaib Malik. Something has stuck. Something has gone the way.
Unlike you to like a keeper that's chipping away.
Wants a couple there. I don't think they're going to get it. This is the old way you're playing club cricket. Use up the overs. Don't use up the overs and hit through the line and get some momentum into the ball.
Nicely played behind point. Run away for 4. Just eased it in that gap behind point. Nice from Harris.
Well, if you're going to be successful in this tournament as a batter, on surface that have been a little bit tricky at times, you need a good technique. You need good composure, a good sound technique. Mohamed Harris has got that in spades. It's a poor ball, yes, it should be put away, but he just eases the ball away in the gap. Never tries to overhit the ball. Placement is key.
Swung away leg side this time. Finds the gap, it'll be 4 more. Touch short, being punished. Excellent batting, back-to-back boundaries. Ended. Loads it up. Nicely played through cover. Might look for 2. Be happy with 1. Yeah, he just knows how. Hard and flat through cover for 4. This is good from Harris. He's in a hurry. Just a little bit of flight and it got punished.
Such a good option because he goes through the offside. Brilliant shot. Many batters might try and slog sweep that and go leg side, but look how the Pakistan batter just stays leg side of ball, hits through the line. It's a great option. It's a relatively safe option as well.
Yeah, hitting with the spin. It was the leg spinner. Carved it through cover. Shorter. This time he finds the gap. Timing's good. He'll pick up 4. Yeah, I thought the fielder was going to get around there, but back-to-back boundaries again. This is really good from Mohamed Harris.
Well, he should have got round to it, Craig Martin. I think it was Tom Cooper out in the deep. He shepherds this to the boundary. Just shepherds the ball, watches it trickle onto the boundary sponge. Back-to-back boundaries, 10 to win.
Nicely played this time. He's eased it just in front of point for 4 more. Oh, it's a bit of a clinic from the right hand to Harris. This is excellent. 3 boundaries back to back to back. Pretty some stuff.
Well, this is the best of them all. Look at the wrist work, look at the hands. Opens the blade, brilliant. First boundary of the 3, pumped it through extra. Lets this ball come right under his eyes and just use the wrists.
Shorter, pulled away. This time it will go out towards the fielder. So it will just be a single. It's been quality from Mohamed Harris. He's been excellent. Just 5 needed now. Bring the fielders up. And they are coming up now. Shoaib Malik. They said no point keeping them on the boundary. Bring them up. Force them to go for the big shot. Flat. Played with a straight bat by Iftikhar Ahmed. Now Surrey. Nicely played. single down the ground.
Another great win for the Jaguars. This wonderful tournament. We've got some great sponsors. Fair Play, our official betting partner, have been wonderful. They've given great support throughout this tournament. Great to have them with us. Great to have all our sponsors with us.
Tell you what, confidence will be flying high for the Surrey Jaguars because they're putting some serious performances on the board. Turkish Airlines, our official airline partner of the competition. Their confidence will be sky high, it seriously will. Everyone's performing, everyone's doing their role.
Such a good bowling attack though, such a good bowling attack the Jaguars have. Spencer Johnson, Sandy Blamachani, brilliant. Top class opening bowler, top class wrist spinner. Matthew Ford has been exceptional, he's a real bright spark, really like him. Ammar Khalid, good operator with ball in hand. So
up and over, what a way to finish things off. Couple of bounces, races away for four, and the Surrey Jaguars will finish top of the table. Done it in some style. Comprehensive victory, comprehensive performance from the men in yellow, and their fans and everyone here at the ground, well, they're stoked, they're impressed with what they've seen today.
Lovely partnership, 30 from 24. Mohammed Harris and Iftikhar, the captain, who has been an inspirational leader, you would have to say. This side, the Jaguars are going from strength to strength. Many people didn't see them as tournament dominators, but look at that. Top of the log, 4 wins, just 1 loss. Brilliant. A well-balanced side. They are rightly top of the tree.
Absolute mauling, you have to say. Panthers never got going in this tournament. They really struggled today. Bowled out for 56. Sorry, Jaguars, who started out as the dark horses, I think, of this tournament. Not was being talked about their players and their group. Now they're at the top. The winning moment, pretty comprehensive. Up and over. Iftikhar gave it the long handle. Mohammed Harris is very good. 37 not out from the right-hander at the top of the order. Lots to smile about for the Jaguars, the Panthers. The finish, the end, the full stop on a sorry campaign.
Yeah, not many bright sparks for the Panthers. Azam Khan was one of a few players that actually played pretty well for the Panthers, but it's all about Lalchand Rajput, the coach of the Jaguars, who's done a really good job. He's assembled a very competitive side, a well-balanced side, a side that he admits himself he didn't want star names, he didn't want huge international superstars. He wanted hungry cricketers. He's got hungry cricketers, he's got talented cricketers, he's got a bunch of lads who are playing superbly well as a unit and peaking at just the right time. That's an absolute trouncing by the Jaguars over the Panthers.
They're only chasing 57, but they did it in some style. 2 wickets down, Harris was the star, 37 from 23, 10 for Litton. Iftikhar Ahmed sealed things with the winning runs, 8 from 9, and nice comfortable victory by 8 wickets. Just the 3 bowlers used for the Panthers, a wicket for Usman Khadir and Cecil Pervez, but just 9 overs needed for the Jaguars to strut their stuff. For the Mississauga Panthers, always important to look at the positives of the campaign. Well, let's have a look at the match summary. They lost the toss and were asked to bat, and they could only muster 56. Mova, the best, was 17 from 14, and the bowling was exceptional. Labashane, 3 for 6, the leg spinner. Matthew Ford, who's had an excellent tournament, 2 for 8 from his 2 overs. And the Jaguars, well, they chased it down in just 9 overs, 59 for 2. Comfortable victory by 8 wickets. Well, plenty of highlights. Noel O'Brien's going to take us through what he saw.
Jatinder Singh plumb in front early on against the leg spinner Usman Khadir. Mohammed Harris, who's a late addition replacing Alex Hales, has settled in really nicely. He's a wiry character, powerfully built though. Litton, who played so well yesterday, was removed early, undone by a little bit of movement away. Showed Malik, the skipper, taking a fairly routine catch. It was one-way traffic. Mohammed Harris is an excellent player, a wonderful opening bat with power, but also a lot of precision played 3 beautiful boundaries through this Usman Kadir over. 1 through extra, 1 pull through wide but on, and probably the best of them all, a square drive through backward point, just showing and using his wrist. The final moment, Iftikhar Ahmed, the captain, fitting that he pumped one over the top to seal the win.
Yeah, impressive performance all round by Surrey. Just what they were after heading into the weekend in finals play. Up and over cover, fitting way. Finish things off. Beautiful conditions here in Brampton. The match summary, well, it really wasn't much of a match.